why is some of the things? So the first thing to understand is that bombers in Sim are not like the same. I'm gonna say the word, and I hate the word. It elevates Sim as like a simulator, but the fidelity of the bomber model, the things that you're doing in a bomber in Sim are by and large virtually identical. The implementation in Sim is you have to control the bomber, fly the plane to the objective, but aside from that, your bomb site is still in third person pinpoint bomb site view. Your gunners, and this is kind of the biggest one that have the problem with, because most player issues in the game come down to like balancing, and usually balancing means that the game is unbalanced if you kill me, but the game is balanced if I kill you. That's the way it works out. Player frustration comes down. A lot of the things are like, I killed this guy, and he killed me, but I should have won. Like right here, I flew into a J-28, and I think I got hit with a single 30mm by a plane that was on fire and missing the wing. If that was realistic, in real life, the one guy who's like controlling the gunner station in the J-28 is shitting his pants and going for his parachute. I mean, that's the logic. It's not really the case. So like, this is like a good example of like a killing. Like, if I cared, I'd be super frustrated, but because I've played the game now, it is what it is. Like, I'm just not going to change it. It's just like I hate a good case for it. But I understand the perspective of new players, because attacking something like a game is, it's not very easy in airplane. It's not very easy when both players have balancing and have kind of like the same accuracy. When you take that and then you reduce accuracy of range by like 50% with one guy, it gets really frustrating. And that's really kind of what it is. Like, really the only kill you, nothing. Now, just because the source of the grievance with bombers is kind of like at a chemical level, at a brainwave like level, just very, very petty, doesn't really mean that the justification for that is without merit. Because I think when you take a step back and look, we need to acknowledge that, number one, bombers in Sim have a marketed advantage over their counterparts. Basically, the scale in Sim is more heavily bombers. Now, there's an argument to make that it's even, it's level-ish, it's even playing field, it's even ARB, because ARB exists, and because it's skewed our perception so negatively towards the defensive capabilities of bombers. There's an argument. I'm just going to say there's an argument there. I'm not going to make that business. Kind of at the end of the day, I don't really care about it. I don't care about really kind of playing too much into that animosity. Like, when we're playing the animosity, there's way bigger players. Like some dude who wants to bomb targets with J-38 and get points so he can go play like tank RB. Like, I get it. It's understandable. I can sympathize with it. But we should still kind of make things, I think, that are objective. And things that are objectively true is having access to third-person view is an advantage. Having access to gunners that are stabilized, because like the gunners don't stay, you just hold the cursor on with the mouse, and if you can lead correctly, probably only hit your target, is an equivalent like more implementation from like a simulation perspective, from an emergent perspective. Like there's no gunner view that you're forced into. You're not even forced into like some kind of like pseudo first person view. Like you just have third person and you hold mouse aim on a plane coming in, and you're good. The other thing is like bombers have like pseudo IFF where if you switch between like first person view and gunner view, it's gonna move your cursor, like the gun's gonna automatically point it like. So you know that the guy that's coming in at you from 2 kilometers is an enemy. And the biggest thing that irks me about this, the biggest thing that irks like other sim players, is that in order to get proficient fighters, it takes work. It takes a lot of work to get the gunnery down. It takes a lot of work to get the flight skills down. It takes a lot of work to like learn the manual engine controls. And, like there's a lot of depth there. You can go down an entire rabbit hole, and it takes a long time to become like truly